Have you ever noticed your body sending you mysterious signals like cravings, pains, or skin problems? These could be clues pointing to hidden nutrient deficiencies. In this video, we unravel the connections between these everyday symptoms and the vitamins and minerals you might be lacking. Watch until the end, because the last sign completely shocked me. The main causes of nutrient deficiencies. First, let me explain the three main reasons why people become deficient in nutrients. Digestive issues. If your gut is damaged, you can't absorb nutrients properly, a condition known as malabsorption. This can happen if you're missing a gallbladder, lack bile, or can't absorb fat-soluble vitamins, A, D, E, K. Poor diet. You might not be eating enough nutrient-rich foods, or the foods you eat aren't nutrient-dense due to poor soil quality. For example, tomatoes grown in nutrient-poor soil may look nice, but lack flavor and nutrients. Farmers often focus on weight and volume rather than nutrient density. Refined foods and sugars. Consuming too many refined foods and sugars can deplete your body of essential nutrients. Now, let's go through the list of signs that indicate nutrient deficiencies. White spot on your nail. This usually indicates a zinc deficiency, but it's often caused by consuming too much sugar, which depletes your body's zinc. If you see a white speck halfway down your nail, it means you had a lot of sugar or refined carbs about 3 months ago. For example, if you ate a lot of cake at a birthday party, it could lead to this zinc depletion. To fix this, you can either reduce your sugar intake or take a zinc supplement. Oily skin. This usually happens because of the oil glands in your body, called sebaceous glands, which produce an oil called sebum. Oily skin often occurs when there's an imbalance with androgens, which are male hormones. When you produce too many androgens, your skin can become oily. A key nutrient to help regulate androgens is zinc. Taking zinc can greatly improve oily skin. If you're a female with too many androgens, you might have a condition called polycystic ovarian syndrome. This condition is often caused by too much insulin due to high carbohydrate intake. This situation can lead to a depletion of zinc and uncontrolled androgens. So, for oily skin, you need to take some zinc and keep your sugar intake low. As you can see, zinc is important for several reasons. Zinc. Cracks at the corners of your mouth or on the back of your heels. It could mean you're not getting enough vitamin B2. It might also be a lack of vitamin B3, but it's definitely related to B vitamins. These vitamins are really important to prevent these small cracks in your skin. If you have enough B2 or B3, you won't get them. In winter, a lot of people get these skin cracks because they don't get enough vitamin D from the sun. Vitamin D helps your body produce microbes, which in turn make B vitamins. So, there's a link between cracked heels, cracked corners of your mouth, and a lack of vitamin D or B vitamins. I had these cracks when I was a kid, but they can be easily fixed by taking vitamin D or vitamin B2, like from nutritional yeast. Flaking skin. You often see this around the nose or forehead, where the skin looks like it's peeling. This is usually due to a lack of omega-3 fatty acids because you're eating too many omega-6 fatty acids. Our bodies need both omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids because they can't produce them on their own. When you have too much omega-6 and not enough omega-3, your skin can become dry and flaky, especially around the nose and forehead. To fix this, you need to do two things. Cut down on foods high in omega-6 and eat more foods rich in omega-3. Reduce your intake of nuts, peanut butter, chicken, fried foods, and fast food, as these are high in omega-6, like corn oil, soy oil, and cottonseed oil. Instead, eat more fish, sardines, and take cod liver oil. Cod liver oil is especially effective for quickly dealing with flaking skin. Yellow eyes. This is a sign of jaundice, which indicates a liver problem. It could also be an issue with the gallbladder. When your liver can't process the byproducts of red blood cells properly, these byproducts, which are yellow, build up in your system. This can make your skin and the whites of your eyes turn yellow. The usual cause of this is a lack of bile salts. Bile salts help things flow smoothly through the liver and bile ducts. Without enough bile, thickened cholesterol can clog up the system, leading to yellow eyes. A simple solution is to take purified bile salts to clear this blockage and help your body eliminate the byproducts of red blood cells. Chronic cough. If someone has a chronic cough, it might be due to a calcium deficiency. Taking a little calcium, especially at night, can work wonders for chronic coughs. Calcium helps improve the immune system and relaxes the throat and larynx, similar to how it helps with calf cramps. This is because it helps with something called laryngeal spasm, which is a tightness in the throat. So you might want to try taking calcium. The type of calcium recommended is calcium lactate, not calcium carbonate. You don't need much, just about 200 milligrams before you go to bed. Bleeding gums or red, swollen gums. These are classic signs of vitamin C deficiency. This mild version of scurvy is sometimes called subclinical vitamin C deficiency. Vitamin C is important for many things, and one part of it, formerly called vitamin P, now known as bioflavonoids, helps with vascular permeability. This means it keeps your capillaries from leaking blood. If your capillaries leak, it can cause bleeding gums and sometimes nosebleeds. To address this, you need to consume more leafy greens, which are high in vitamin C, and avoid sugar. Sugar has a similar chemistry to vitamin C, so if you consume sugar, your body will prioritize absorbing the sugar over vitamin C. This prevents your body from getting the vitamin C it needs, even if you are consuming enough of it. So, to prevent bleeding gums, increase your intake of leafy greens and reduce your sugar consumption. Night vision issues. If you have trouble seeing in the dark or while driving at night, especially when it's raining, you might have a vitamin A deficiency, also known as night blindness. Many people around the world are deficient in vitamin A because they eat a lot of cereals and refined grains. Even if they consume plant sources of vitamin A, like beta-carotene, it's not the active form of vitamin A, retinol. Retinol is the form your body needs, and it mainly comes from animal products such as dairy, butter, fatty fish like cod liver oil, and animal liver like beef liver. If you're relying on plant sources for vitamin A, it can be challenging for your body to convert them into retinol. A great source of retinol is egg yolks. Eating egg yolks can provide enough vitamin A to improve your night vision. Another thing to consider is your ability to absorb vitamin A. If you don't have enough bile, if your gallbladder has been removed, or if you have liver issues like fatty liver, you might have trouble absorbing vitamin A since it is a fat-soluble vitamin. These conditions can also contribute to a deficiency. Chapped lips. The cause of chapped lips is the same as cracking at the corners of the mouth or on the heels, which is a vitamin B2 deficiency. A B2 deficiency can occur if you're consuming too many refined grains because refining grains depletes their natural B vitamins, especially B2. To address this, stop eating refined grains entirely. Instead, start taking nutritional yeast, specifically the unfortified kind. Unfortified nutritional yeast provides a complete spectrum of B vitamins and can significantly improve your skin's condition. Severe B vitamin deficiencies like pellagra can have devastating effects on the skin, making it rough and cracked. B vitamins are crucial for forming normal, soft tissue, not just for providing energy. Many people use chapstick or lotions for chapped lips, but often these products only provide temporary relief. Some may even worsen the problem because they contain ingredients like alcohol or mineral oil, which can strip away essential nutrients and fats needed for maintaining healthy skin. Edema. Edema, which is swelling on the top of your foot or ankles that leaves a dent when you press it. This is often due to a potassium deficiency. When your potassium levels are too low compared to your sodium levels, you can experience this type of swelling. Refined sugar can worsen this by causing your body to retain sodium and deplete potassium. This is why diabetics often have swelling in their ankles and feet because of high blood sugar levels. To address this, you need to consume foods high in potassium, such as leafy greens. You'll need to eat large amounts, like big salads, to get enough potassium. Consuming more salt is fine as long as you have enough potassium. Alternatively, you can take a quality electrolyte supplement with a lot of potassium. This can help reduce the swelling in your ankles and feet very quickly. craving ice. If you're craving ice, you might be deficient in iron. This is common in kids, women during menstruation, or anyone losing blood and becoming anemic. They're often drawn to ice as a way to cope with the deficiency, but ice doesn't provide iron. The best sources of iron are red meat, liver, and eggs. If you can't eat these foods, you can take a supplement, but not just any iron supplement. I recommend a supplement made from grass-fed liver extract or even spleen extract, as these are rich in iron. This can help address the deficiency and reduce the craving for ice. Leg or calf cramps. These are often caused by a magnesium deficiency. Magnesium is found in high amounts in green plants because it's at the heart of chlorophyll. So, eating salads and other green vegetables can provide a good amount of magnesium, along with other beneficial nutrients like potassium and chlorophyll. When you get leg cramps, it's likely you're low on magnesium, and increasing your intake usually helps them go away. While other deficiencies, such as potassium, sodium, and vitamin B1, can also cause cramps, magnesium deficiency is the most common culprit. Irritability, excessive thinking, nervous tension, and feeling grouchy or angry can be signs of a vitamin B1 deficiency. Taking a little nutritional yeast can help with this. If you're irritable, it can make you feel much calmer and nicer to be around. Before bed, if you have excessive thinking, taking some nutritional yeast can help turn off your mind, allowing you to sleep better. Nutritional yeast is available in tablet form as well. It's beneficial for calming your mind, reducing stress, and helping you sleep without feeling the need to solve all your problems before drifting off. Asthma. Asthma involves inflammation in the lungs, which can be significantly improved with vitamin D. Most people with asthma are deficient in vitamin D, and increasing your intake can reduce inflammation and help you breathe better. This is why kids with asthma often experience fewer symptoms during the summer when they are outside and exposed to the sun. There's also a useful breathing method that can help manage asthma attacks quickly. I'll include a link to a video explaining this method for more information. Getting enough vitamin D and practicing proper breathing techniques can be very effective in managing asthma symptoms. Loss of the outer eyebrows. This is usually related to a thyroid problem or an iodine deficiency. Your thyroid hormones, T4 and T3, depend on iodine molecules. T4 is the inactive form of the hormone, while T3 is the active form. If your body doesn't have enough iodine to produce these hormones, one symptom can be the loss of the outer part of your eyebrows. To address this, you can take iodine in the form of sea kelp, which is one of the best sources. Additionally, if you experience tightness in the right trapezius area, the muscle between your neck and shoulder, it could be related to your gallbladder and a lack of bile salts. Without enough bile salts, bile can become thick and stagnant under the right rib cage. This can affect the phrenic nerve, causing tightness in your right trap. Taking purified bile salts can thin the bile and improve drainage, relieving the tightness in your right trap. This tightness is often due to gallbladder issues, as insufficient bile causes a backup in the system, manifesting as tightness in that area. Nightmares. One of the best ways to get rid of nightmares is by taking vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, which is found in nutritional yeast. The amygdala, a part of the brain that regulates fear, is involved in the fear response associated with nightmares. The function of the amygdala is similar to that of the adrenal glands, which handle stress. There are receptors for thiamine in the brain, and taking more B1 can help calm a person down and reduce nightmares. If your kids have nightmares, give them a little nutritional yeast. However, it's important to address the underlying cause of the deficiency, which is often the consumption of refined carbohydrates like bread, pasta, cereal, crackers, and sugar. Reducing these refined carbs can help prevent the deficiency and related nightmares. Craving for salty chips at night. If your body is deficient in sodium, you'll crave salt, especially if you're exercising a lot and sweating. One sign of a sodium deficiency is craving salty foods like chips at night. To address this, start increasing your intake of sea salt, not just regular table salt, sodium chloride. Add sea salt to your food, and you might even mix a bit in water to drink. Do this until you no longer crave salty chips at night, indicating you have enough sodium. For years, I believed that salt was bad and avoided it, eating low salt and low fat foods. As a result, I craved salty snacks like chips and popcorn at night. I later learned that sea salt is beneficial if you also get enough potassium. So, if you crave salty chips at night, balance your electrolytes by adding more sea salt and ensuring you have enough potassium. This will help eliminate those cravings. Stiff lower back or low back pain. This is often due to a vitamin D deficiency, especially in the winter. Taking a good amount of vitamin D can help alleviate this pain. Vitamin D is excellent for reducing inflammation quickly, particularly in the lower back. I recommend taking at least 10,000 international units, IU, of vitamin D per day. It can be beneficial to take it right before bed to enhance sleep or with a meal for better absorption. Look for a vitamin D supplement that includes vitamin K2 and MCT oil for optimal absorption. Addressing a vitamin D deficiency can significantly improve lower back pain and overall inflammation in the body. Craving dirt. While most people don't crave dirt, sometimes kids or women who are menstruating and losing blood might experience this craving due to anemia and a need for iron. Even animals like dogs might eat dirt when they need iron. The best source of iron is red meat, as it provides the most bioavailable form of iron compared to plant sources like spinach. If you have anemia or need more iron, eating red meat or liver with onions can be very beneficial. This will help meet your iron needs more effectively than plant-based sources. Erectile dysfunction. This condition is often linked to low testosterone levels, which can result from a zinc deficiency. Zinc is one of the best nutrients to increase testosterone and help with erectile dysfunction. Depression. Depression is often associated with a vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D boosts serotonin, a neurotransmitter that improves mood, acting like a natural form of Prozac without the side effects. If you or someone you know is depressed, try taking vitamin D and observe how quickly their mood improves. Additionally, incorporating more fasting into your routine can also help elevate mood and combat depression.